We're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Hopefully y'all having a good day. Did it connect? There you go.
Yo, what up, lad?
How's the connection?
Oh, yeah, it's connecting good.
It's not jumping?
Nah, you solid.
For sure.
What you been on, man?
Man, nothing much, man. At the beach supporting you remember Alex Bennett?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Him and his wife is performing tonight.
Oh, shit. They like in a musical band or something?
Yeah, they in the band.
Oh, shit, that's dope.
Iridium, my guy, what it do?
Family.
What up, lad?
What? Hey, where's that charger at? Yes, sir.
I like that shirt.
No, I had to rock it on the day. Showing love and support.
100%.
Man, you already know that's all branding, bro. That's
Hey,
foundation right there.
I'm gonna add one more person. Sam, you want to get on?
Throw it on with the soup.
I'm gonna see if Sam want to get on. How y'all day been so far?
Man, just chilling, really, man. Just prepping up. Sunday's usually just prep day for like the week coming up. I mean, just really, bro, honestly, like the road ahead is just looking like just taking action. Just taking action, just really, man, just be on them calls, man. Sales and marketing, you already know what it is. That's the foundation.
Of course.
That's what we're talking about today, man. Foundation. What's your intake on that, man?
You try to build anything without a foundation, you're gonna crumble. I've already tried to build a couple things without it, and it just backfired on me. So you got to go back to the start of it and really realize, okay, what am I trying to build, and how can I build it to sustain for the long term. So when you think foundation, like for my concept, when I'm talking about money and money concepts, I think about it as a game, right? If you playing a sport, and whatever sport you playing, obviously like basketball, football, baseball, whatever, if you don't abide by those rules, you're either gonna lose, you're gonna get injured, disqualified, whatever. Same thing with money. Money is a game. If we know the rules, we can retire on time, we can save properly, we can invest in the right places. But if we don't have those rules, that foundation set in place early on, it's going to be harder later on in life to get adjusted or unlearn and relearn. So the sooner you got your foundation put in place, the sooner you can actually go towards that goal of what people's success is, what your definition of success is, what my definition of success is.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, this mug gonna be fire.
What's your perspective on that, Terrell?
Man, like Iridium said, bro, if you don't have everything aligned how you supposed to align, everything will crumble. And granted, I haven't had that many endurers as Iridium, but I have been doing things without a foundation. I've been trying to do things that I haven't been organized, haven't had a system, I haven't like created anything to where I'm like doing it every day, being consistent with it. So really, that's really what it's all about: being consistent with what you're trying to create, what you're trying to like evolve. Because if you're not, I guarantee you're gonna be content with everything that you're doing. You're not gonna see the progression because you're gonna be so stagnant with everything that you're doing because you're so unorganized. Hell, at least I was unorganized as fuck. yesterday, this morning, bro, I wrote down a schedule on what I'm going to do, like verbatim, like 8 to 10, I'm doing this. 9 to 11, I'm doing this, whatever the case is. So now I'm putting in my mind, like, I'm running my business as a business. You know what I'm saying? And like to be more organized with everything I'm doing instead of just doing it like inconsistently.
That's facts.
Your calendar, y'all ever heard of the quote, an empty calendar is the devil's playground?
Hey, bro, hey,
I believe it.
That's the simplest shit you could use, man. It's nothing difficult, bro.
Because if you got an empty calendar, like you said, you schedule it at this time I'm gonna do this, at this time I'm gonna do this. Same thing for us. We got appointments at different times of the day. If you got no appointments, if you're not making no calls, if you're not building your momentum, that's a scenario disaster. You gonna go take some naps.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna spend some time just bullshitting, whatever the case may be. Something that at the end of the day, you're not building your business.
Yeah. No, you just doing it as a hobby. You're just doing an inconsistent hobby that you like doing it. Jason, what you think about it? Excuse me.
Man, everybody wants the complicated answer, bro. Like on some real shit, just piggybacking on what you guys said is really organization, bro. I learned that the hard way from starting my transporting business. Like man, everything comes down to organization. That's why a lot of people be quitting and shit like that when much paperwork is in order or everything is start from the mindset. And once start from the mindset, all right, what's your strategy? Right? What's your map? How everything is gonna look like. Write that shit down, bro. Get like a notebook and set the framework. Everybody see the foundation, and then they see the goal, but they don't understand, all right, what's the systems and processes that go into this foundation. Systems and processes, everything, bro. Life is all systems, bro. Like that's just how it is. From running a business to running a football team, a soccer team, shit. Even being in an individual sport, everything is a system. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just locked in. You have a routine. Everything is on routine. I'm still working on my routine. You feel what I'm saying? It's a daily grind. It's a daily hustle.
Yes, sir.
Like that's just what it is, bro. And it's especially just being an entrepreneur. I'm talking about like building a business from ground up, no matter if it's sales and marketing. Shit, to me, sales and marketing or just building a team, building a culture is in within the business. Shit, bro, that's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But it's setting that brand first. I believe everybody has a brand. Everybody has everybody represents what their face, what they stand for, their core values. Their, that's their brand. Everything that's behind them, behind their shoulders, is a net worth. What they represent. You know what they stand for, what they love, their last name. You feel what I'm saying? That's their empire and what they building. So you really got to respect every individual like that. You
That
know.
was hard. That was hard.
So you
That
feel.
boy dropping
He
them gems.
said the face is the brand. Everything behind you is your core values and principles.
You
That's
feel.
hard.
Yup. That boy Jason be dropping them gems, bro, for sure. Y'all said that y'all had some endurance before y'all created a system or built a foundation. What did y'all do before y'all start doing it now? What was y'all doing before?
What was the endurance? Like, what was
Yeah.
the trials and
Well,
tribulations? That's your question?
yeah.
The trials and tribulations. The trials and tribulations was, okay, cool. Like, I got all these leads, like, lined up. I got all these appointments lined up. Then no follow-ups. If it fell through, I didn't follow up. Or if I didn't close, I didn't ask why. Like, you get all this set up. You get excited, forgetting that it's still a process you got to put in place.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jason said, it's a system that's put in place. Like, if you didn't close, why ain't you close? If you ain't make these calls, why ain't you make these calls? And like he said too, bro, it's rituals, it's routines, it's habits. And the biggest thing for me is not having those habits put in place. See, when you're going from a mentality of a 9 to 5, like an average employee, to okay, I want to start my business. This is a thing that most people forget is when you're working a job, the schedule is laid out for you. When you running your business, you got to create your schedule. You got to
Mm-hmm.
treat your business like you an employee and you on the clock 24/7. Because if not, you just gonna let that shit slide. How
Yeah.
come, how come? How come when we got a job and we clock in at 9, we stress out if we not at 9? But if we tell ourselves we got an appointment at 9 and this is our business, we're like, oh yeah, I could come a few minutes late. You're not gonna show up to your job late, but you're gonna let yourself show up to your business late. How
Mm-hmm.
does that work?
That's
So that
Yeah.
was me. And it was my habits and my routines. To be honest, I had to change that mindset.
Mm. What about you, Jason?
man. Just like on what he said, bro, it's literally habits and routine. Every entrepreneur think like everybody think, oh, when you're gonna start a business, you're gonna nah, bro. Everything in the beginning, hey, this shit gonna be hard. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Like it's gonna be hard. Real talk. Following up, especially if you insist. Like I think just any powerful business that involves sales and marketing, bro, is just you know how to market and you know how to close. That's a powerful foundation. And it's doing what everybody's passionate about, really. But setting a schedule. And like for an example, like if you look in the Google Calendar, that shit gotta be all in line from lunchtime or how long lunch, you feel what I'm saying? And then just the rest, man. And to be honest, the way I see it, I don't like timing out at 5. You feel what I'm saying? If I gotta go, if anything, I take care of my workout and then once showered, everything like that, then it's like Okay, we go back into the business. All right, what do we got to finish up? The emails we got to send out. Um, like for an example, we in real estate, we no matter what business, solar, anything of that sort, is have to be organized, man. People want the complicated questions like, no, 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 no. Tell me about this tool. No, no, no. Tell me about this CRM. Tell me about this dialer. It's like, bro, you being an entrepreneur, man, that's why it's like you can't get comfortable. You gotta push yourself out and you gotta break those habits. It's all discipline, man. People want that complicated shit, but it's all discipline. It's that key word, you know.
And it's crazy. I'm gonna feed off what you just said, Jason. So, my homeboy Alex, I think you know him, Jason, but he played like a whole bunch of instruments and shit like that. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to start learning how to play the piano. I was like, what's the secret sauce? He was like, shit, do it every day.
Do it every
Damn,
do it every
bro.
day.
When I tell you when he said that shit, like I'm thinking like something. It was gonna be something like complex, bro. It was so simple. Just do it every day. If I do it every day for a year, I'm gonna be better off than I was today next year. And bro, that's a big, big, big mind changer. That's because that's the same thing with life, with business, with success, with finding yourself. There's nothing complicated about just doing it. We just
Yeah,
overcomplicate it in our minds, and we don't even start. Once we start, we overcomplicate. Once we overcomplicate, we always postpone it, and it's like multiple reasons why we never do it when there's not that difficult reason.
that's fact.
And that shit is crazy. That shit,
Hey, you
that
know
shit
what
is
you gotta
crazy.
tell people though? You know what's the real foundation out of everything? Everybody gotta get some life insurance, get a whole life policy, get a death benefit on your
That part.
Yep.
family.
Oh, and even just understanding the different types of insurance out there. And I just had this conversation with somebody. Like I just had an appointment, 2 appointments before this, and I had to explain there's different types of insurance out there. But the problem is when we hear insurance, when our community hears insurance, we turn the other cheek. We turn the other
Exactly.
way. It's like, no, there's multiple benefits for it. It's not just a death benefit. You can
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
use this while you're still alive. You can use this towards your goals, and bro, you can use this. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And it's not complex. You just got to seek out the information. The only difference between us and somebody killing the game and making millions and billions is the information. The information they applying. That's it.
He really,
exactly.
you and Sam are both in the insurance
Yeah,
industry.
I sell universal life policies though.
What's the difference?
So whole life, I'm not too fond on whole life. I wouldn't say fond. I'm not too educated on the whole life policy.
Mm-hmm.
Universal, I could go all day with universal. I mean, universal and whole life is kind of similar in the aspect of they both got living benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So whether you're alive, you don't gotta pass away to tap into your universal life policy, and
Yep.
it's flexible too. So it's not you don't gotta make 100,000. You don't gotta make big bank. You know what I'm saying? It's as long this is the catch for real because people ask what's the catch. As long as it's properly structured and it's well funded, meaning if you sit down with the right person and they structuring it to tailor to your goals
Mm-hmm.
and you're funding it properly to what you can afford, to
Mm-hmm.
what you can do. But it's not freaking rocket science. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're sitting down with somebody that got your best interest and that's actually going to make you understand everything.
Mm.
That's it.
Yeah,
She
Sam
said
said
she
that she
said
sell
everything.
everything.
Yeah, that's
What
Just
you
like
exactly
said,
how
Jason?
well.
just like how you said, bro. You could use insurance and you could also use credit to build your foundation too. You could leverage that in all type of ways.
See, I
Mm-hmm.
never knew that until I stepped into the financial services industry. Credit is, bro, you can do a lot with credit. And there's a lot I didn't know about until I actually stepped into entrepreneurship and took finances to a whole nother level. It's like, okay, cool. There's a lot of loopholes and not even that. Some of it is not even loopholes. It's not talked about in our circles.
We just
Yeah,
uneducated. We just really uneducated because we don't know what's out here. And the only reason why we know what's out here because we actually getting around the right people, having the right conversations, constantly growing. And like once we see what we can do, what we can become, now it
Hmm.
starts to become proof of concept for not only us but everybody that's around us.
And on top of that, just to add to that, I just sat with somebody. They're from Baltimore, Maryland. So yeah, a strong ass accent, and just his upbringing was different from other people. So to add on to that, why I wanted to say that is when you put different information into somebody else's language, it makes so much more sense to them. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, once he understood that, okay, you can become your own bank, and he started talking in his language, like, okay, like, for example, if you plug in, if you out here, now obviously I'm not promoting it, but if you got to do it, you got to do it. If you out here selling drugs and you understand, like, okay, cool. If the plug, you know what I'm saying, the bank is the plug. The bank is the
Mm-hmm.
middleman, excuse me. The insurance
Mm-hmm.
is the plug. So what I told him is, okay, imagine if we got rid of the middleman and we went straight to the plug, the bank, or the insurance companies, excuse me. And now we become our own bank. We're the own plug. When you put information into other people's languages and it wraps around their head and their mindset, it takes off for them.
You talking from experience. You talking from experience, bro.
100%.
That's
Yes.
why. That's why. Like, what's your thought on it, Jason?
Man, I'm just getting educated, just listening to him. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know everything, so each and every day, it's like digging deep into that. Is just because I figured out like, bro, especially just for the average individual, like you guys got to seek out some life insurance. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you kind of turn your other cheek, I kind of look at it from the perspective of like, damn, you don't give a fuck about your family. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's not like, because a lot of people, let's be honest, a lot of people, they don't want to become entrepreneurs. They not built for that, but they are built for life insurance just in case if something happens or anything like that, they family pay. They family don't got to trip about making a GoFundMe and Ray. No offense to all that people, man, but you guys got to get educated on some real shit. You
Mm-hmm.
know, a lot of times the way I think about it now and the way I think about it with my family is just, I bet get some life insurance and just like, man, because just, man, the way I look at it, everybody's one heartbeat away from dying.
Yeah.
Anything like they can mourn in peace. You feel what I'm saying? They don't got to be stressing out because I seen that helping family, helping homeowners when they selling their house and they going through some stress times. It's like, damn, you don't want your family to go through that. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to make sure your family's secure with that life insurance, no matter what type it is. Like seek some type of insurance.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
And bro,
Sometimes you gotta say that too.
yeah, 100%, hundred
Like
percent.
that's
That's
real
why,
talk.
like, growing never stops, learning never stops. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason, you made a statement. You was like, man, I'm listening to y'all, like, cause I don't know everything. Shit, nobody know everything. No, know everything. I'm
Exactly,
sorry.
bro.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
That's the whole point. I'm telling you, big dog. Like, man, it's just really like that, man. Like everybody don't know everything. The day you stop learning is the day you die.
Then you
Yeah.
start dying.
It
Yep.
could be it's not, and it doesn't have to be physically. You feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you
That's
know, it's key principle, man. And people want the difficult, the complicated. They want the complicated. Then yeah, they if they come up with a business like, yes, I want to do this. Like, for an example, they want to start a real estate company. They want to start a real estate company and they want to do this, specialize it in these exit strategies. Okay, these are the systems, these are the processes that go in place. And, you know, hey, starting out, you got to wear all the hats. That's how it is. You feel what I'm
yep.
saying? And just wearing all the hats, man, you build that experience. Everything comes from the experience. Like,
Yeah.
so let me ask you guys this. How far planned you have for your life? I know, I understand the saying, not everything goes as planned. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to have a strategy on the years, on decades to come. What's that plan for that?
Go ahead, you got it, bro.
So as far as like how long? What's the time frame?
Man, your whole life to beyond, bro. Generations. How set do you have it locked in? Like, what's
So
the plan?
my bad. Go ahead, go ahead. What's the plan?
Yeah.
So I got a 1 year plan, 3 year plan, a 5 year plan. And the reason why I break up like that because 1 year is shorter than 3 years, and 3 years is shorter than 5 years. As I'm progressing in life, things are gonna change. So as I'm changing, my environment changing, my situation changing, my mindset gonna always evolve to where how can I get more? How can I help more people? Not really necessarily more. How can I help more people become in a better situation? How can I get in a room where I need to be in to where I can educate the masses, where the masses can see that you can be where I'm at. You just have to try. You have to just actually take the leap of faith. So my 1 year is to actually like be further than I am this year, meaning getting out the military, have everything set up, having everything to where I don't have to worry about anything. My system will be set up for this year, next year, 3 years, 5 years, what the case is. So that way I'm more organized with everything I'm doing. My 3 year goal is to actually travel the world internationally speaking what I learned. While my business, when I'm done 2 years prior, my real estate shit is still up and going, still going, because I created this foundation to where it can run without me. I'm still doing it. I'm still talking about it. I'm still being around it, but it can run without me. I don't have to be there. So about 3 years, it's gonna be set to where everything is still coming, and I'm doing what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And then 5 years, hell, to be honest, I'm 23. That's 28. We doing the same thing, ever since the 3 year mark. 1 year mark is still progressively growing. So now, rather me going from like single family and going to multi-family, or I'm going to commercial, I'm doing so much. I'm bringing people in so we can work together. How can we make deals, make money together? Like it's bigger than just me. And throughout these next couple of years, I'm a demonstrate how we can become better, how we can get in the rooms that we need to get in, how we can create a situation for ourselves, just with the right mindset, just with the right people, just at the right time.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe in
Yeah,
luck.
we can hear
I
you.
believe in preparation. So the more you prep, the more you get
Yeah.
prepared, the more you are ready for your years to come. If that makes sense.
Proper preparation, man.
Thanks. Thanks.
Man,
What you
to
think?
add, or to add my 2 cents, I'll be completely transparent. Like that whole saying, proper preparation prevents poor performance is critical. It's very real. And so when I was transitioning out the military in 2020, I wasn't like I had the visions. I affirm it. I got the visions. But like Jason said, if you don't write it down, if you don't have a set plan, it's you're just playing, right? So essentially, I was just playing with myself. I had the vision of like, oh, 5 years from now, I want to be here. 10 years from now, I want to be here. But it's all just in my head. It's all just a vision, a dream. So until I decided to actually take it serious, the biggest wake up call for me was getting out the military. As excited as I was to get out the military, people was asking me like, "What you about to do? What are you getting into? Are you moving back home?" And in my head, I'm like, "Man, I'm just about to go flip whatever I gotta flip to make some money to stay alive until I could find a crib and all
Yeah.
this little stuff is just minute stuff." So all I was thinking was survival mode. I was just thinking the next day, and the furthest I was thinking I was a year. And COVID was a big wake up call too, because I got out at peak COVID out the military.
Mm.
So when I transitioned out, it was like, all right, cool. It's a wake up call. You on your own. There's no more consistent checks. What are you gonna do? And then once I started building that foundation of okay, I got to get my finances straight. I got to get a house or an apartment, right? Luckily for me, I had a car at the time. But as I transitioned on, I found a platform where they actually taught about financial education and literacy and the importance of it. Then I started, okay, cool. What's next for me in a year? What's next for me in 2 and 5? So as of right now, I think the furthest I could say I got thought out is 5 years. My 10 year goal, I just want to be financially independent, have a massive organization, my family's taken care of. We got multiple real estate, multiple assets. But again, that's just a vision. 5 years from now, I'll be 20, 28 or 29. And the whole goal is how many leaders can I build? How much contacts and networks can I make? So like you said, Terrell, keep expanding that network, keep making an impact towards others. Because at the end of the day, the more lives you impact, it's all gonna come back tenfold to you. So a year out from now, I just want to have my sister, my family out here living with me in California.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Have them out here. They're situated. If moms doesn't have to work, if moms doesn't want to work no more, guess what? She don't have to work no more. I got it. 5 years from now, everybody, my sister, my two brothers, my mom, they all have assets. So we keep it inside the family. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what I need to do based off you just said to around, based off what Jason said, is actually write this down. Because I'm talking good right now, but if it's not written down, it's just a goal.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Key facts, man. Dropping
Jason,
bombs.
Oh,
Saying.
that
Yo,
was a good question. I got a question for y'all.
hold on, Jason.
go ahead.
Jason did go yet.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Jason got
Oh
to go
yeah, I
with
can hear you. Go ahead.
actually, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn. But yeah, Jason got to answer that question first about the how far do y'all have planned on? How far do we have planned?
How far do I have planned? That's what you're saying?
Yes, sir. The question you just asked.
Okay. Basically, bro, man, I'm planning for decades from now, bro. Like I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for my kids, for my kids' kids. Like I'm not like my family ain't perfect. Like my family ain't perfect, but I fight for my family. You feel me? So it's like I'm thinking from decades from now, like the impact that I'm trying to make. You feel what I'm saying? Not just in my last name, but the people that I want to impact. Just spreading out pure love, man. Like, and I also want to real talk too. A lot of people got to understand this simple fact. Everybody got their own blessings,
Yeah.
regardless who you is. I don't care what age. Everybody has their own journey, regardless. I don't know. I don't understand the fact that people feel envious. People have hate towards one another. Hey man, applaud the person, man, applaud the brother. Like it's all about spreading the abundance, man. Man, there's so much money in this world, man. Everybody could become a billionaire. You feel me? Like everybody. Why the fuck be stingy about it? You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like it don't make sense to me where somebody could hate, somebody could feel some type of way. It's just like, hey, applaud the brother, man, because everybody got their own experiences. And trust, if you wanna, hey, everybody got the mindset, everybody got the weapon. The weapon's your brain. The weapon's your mindset. I swear, bro, because like a lot of people, they want to speak about what's the big play? How do we raise capital? How do we structure a deal? How do we structure a wholesale deal? Motherfucker, if you don't understand your mindset, you can't understand the whole. It's a combination.
Yes, sir.
So like it's thinking decades from now from man to setting a strong foundation, building powerful businesses that are growing, being a market, being an industry that is growing, financial services, real estate, e-commerce. You feel what I'm saying? Transportation and logistics. To me, those are all wealth businesses, and trust me, everybody got the green light, and they can hop into it if they want. There's mentorships. There's all that. It's depending on what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
So it's just if you want to become that entrepreneur and really build it, man. I'm still enjoying my journey. I'm enjoying the process every day. What, 22, about to be 23, man, I'm just enjoying life. I'm blessed for my failures. You feel what I'm saying? I'm blessed for them. My goodness, man, I'm actually proud of them, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm proud of all the money I lost because the wins don't shape me.
Mhm.
It's the failures and the experiences. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm telling you, and everybody goes through them. It's not just one specific person. Everybody got, and people know what I'm talking about. People's going through something right now. I'm telling you, like, everybody going through something right now that they not happy with. They going through something, bro. I'm telling you. If the situation doesn't involve you dying, then why be afraid of it? Just go through it. Trust, I got a story, but we're not gonna get into that today. We're gonna get into it when it's time. But
Mhm.
it's just going. Everybody got their experiences, bro. Especially if you a hustler, if you in this game, trust me, this shit gonna be hard. Oh yeah, you gonna feel that pressure. God is gonna be like, all right, yeah, you want that Bugatti, you want that Rolls Royce. Oh yeah, you want that big ass house. Okay, I got you, player.
Hey,
You gonna be like, all right, let me put some pressure on there and let me see if you ready for it.
First
He's
ain't the word.
testing you. That's it. He's testing you. Everything you pray for, he's like, all right, I'm gonna give it to you, but you're gonna have to, let's see if you go through this, because that's gonna prep you to be the elite caliber alpha that you is. You feel what I'm saying, man or woman? So
It's a
100%.
fact.
And like you said earlier, you was like, you don't understand why people are so envy, bro. To be honest, it's what we know. We don't know how to support everybody. We don't know how to,
exactly, I
like,
feel it. Exactly. Yep.
if you can win, I can win too. But everybody just so stuck in the fact that if I'm winning, I'm winning. Like, if I'm winning, I'm winning. If I'm making money, I'm the only one making money. But little do you know, it's a whole bunch of money to be made. It's a whole bunch of success waiting out here to be accomplished. We don't know that we can work together. Think about it. Think about this for a second. All three of us work together, right? We in the insurance industry, in the real estate, whatever case is, we can work together and make more money, make money. Because now we got three different brains. We got three different resources coming together and actually growing together. You know what I'm saying? Sam said there's enough for everyone. And our community don't understand there's enough for everyone. We
Mm.
feel like my community feel like since somebody got the knowledge, we just gonna be selfish and just hold it. Now, that's not how you do it. Every other race or whatever the case is, not about a racing, whatever the case is, but they educate their kids, they educate their community, and they show them like what's capable.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
deep,
a big
man.
impact. But what
That's
was your question, reading?
Uh, man, that was heavy. That was
It was.
heavy. But my question was, as far as towards certain goals or towards certain things that I want to achieve, how do y'all go about every day building discipline?
Man,
go for real.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jason.
It's a every man. It's a everyday. It's a everyday thing until the day you die. You can't avoid it. If you want a better life, bro, you really got to discipline. Everything is a discipline. From what you eat, I like really the discipline is the key thing. Building discipline from what you eat, how to take care of your body. Because health, honestly, health is the biggest wealth out of everything. If you breathing right now, everybody focus on wanting to be a billionaire, a trillionaire. But the biggest wealth right now, I'm telling you, is you breathing. That's worth more than any money. Like, come on now. Like, take care of your health. And then taking care of your health is staying disciplined on what you're doing and if you want to involve discipline in business, oh yeah, making those phone calls. If it comes in, if it's all sales, hey, prospecting, making those phone calls, trying to get that new lead, trying to get that new deal. You feel me? Until you build up that consistency in building out a team. I'm doing it. I'm doing it every day. I ain't gonna lie, making them phone calls, but I enjoy it because it's a sport. You feel me? Like if you a business, something like think about it like as a business builder, like you're gonna be building businesses that you're passionate about. And if you're building a business in sales and marketing and you wearing all the hats, like shit, bro, you're gonna be passionate about it. You're gonna enjoy making those phone calls, even if you have a team built out. People still make those phone calls. Why? Because they enjoy it. So is that it's all in the discipline of making those calls or showing up on time or being that person that you say you are and taking care of your health. So yeah, I mean, to me, it's an everyday thing throughout life. Like you can't avoid it. It's just exercising in your subconscious mind on what you have to do and what you're supposed to do going towards your goals. You feel what I'm saying? So that's and discipline is the main important thing. So yeah,
I
Yes,
agree.
sir.
I agree. That boy Jason dropping them gems today. Oh,
I hope people got their
hey,
notepads.
man,
man, it be
you,
simple,
you
man.
hear me, man? This shit right here, man. This what we need to have, like these type of conversations, bro. Like, cause to be honest, we become better each and every day. We talk about things. We talk about success. We talk about what we doing or what we not doing. Cause to be honest, for a long time I was not disciplined. Yeah, I'm slowly like getting more disciplined with myself, but it's about like me not wanting to do anything. Like if I feel like doing some shit, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. If I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. I wouldn't say there's discipline, but I just say there's making time for if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. If I do want to do it, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and do it. Because for a while it took me time to actually understand what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Because now, since I'm in a mastermind, I'm around people that's doing the same thing I'm doing. When I get stuck, I can reach out to them. I can reach out to them like, man, listen, I just got stuck, and bro, I understand like how can I like overcome this obstacle. They'll be like, shit, Tori, all you need to do is just keep doing it, or just understand their problem, or do this, do that, do this, do that. Back in 2020 when I started, I was doing everything by myself. I didn't have y'all to come to. I didn't have people to actually communicate the problems that I'm going through. Bro, the problems that I went through, this shit was hard because I have to figure out everything by myself. I mean, granted, I got YouTube and shit, but that's different. That's different. I can't talk to YouTube. I can't talk to motherfuckers on YouTube, but I talk to people in person. Once I start to realize that there's other people doing the same shit I'm doing, I'm just not in the same room, bro, that shit was a big mind game changer.
You take off, man. You just take off.
Exactly. You take out with the people that surround you because they done already overcame your obstacle. They done already overcame being in a beginner phase or learning how to do things. They're already above that phase. Once we, I know I'm like kind of going on a rant, but once we get educated, now we start to learn how important discipline is, because now we can start implementing the discipline to our business and start being more organized with everything. Now it's just a structural, day-to-day business, day-to-day operation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's the most important part, carrying over your daily life discipline into your business discipline. Because you already know if you don't do the things that you got to do in your business, you're not going to hit the goals that you set for yourself. Whether that's money, whether that's potential clients, prospects, calls, whatever, you're not going to build the business you want. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And for the people, man, go set up a LLC if you don't got one, and set up a LLC ASAP. If you planning on doing like starting a business, just set up a LLC. Just get that LLC. I'll say that's step one out of everything. If you already have that business set in your heart, you already know the name, you already have it written down. Go to open that LLC. People be like, where? Well, I'm gonna tell where I went to go open my LLC, and that was, you feel me? And this, honestly, I'm gonna just tell everybody, shit, they ain't no plug. I'm go to Prime Corporate Services. That's what I use. I mean, shit, I like them because they're customer service. You feel me? That shit work. I say everybody go set up a LLC if they have a business plan. Set up. Already start with something. All right, that's check one. All right, I got an LLC. Now step two. All right, let me get educated on this business more. Join a mentorship. Spend that money. Just like what Terrell said, like network is everything. Spending, you got to spend that money to get into the right rooms.
Mm.
Because I'm telling you, there's even masterminds to even how to build a successful plumbing company. So join. I mean, that was the best investment I ever did, was join a mastermind, join a mentorship. Because you literally just walk in a room full of eagles, full of just hustlers, man. Like, there ain't no average individual in there. It's just everybody that's unique in their own ways, and that's just an eagle in their own form. And it's like, damn, everybody got something to throw into the table, and you just there learning, just soak up game. Just soak up game. You feel what I'm saying? And especially like for an example, like the sub 2 students that I just be reaching out, man, they just be, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's always like somebody that's done this before is just like, hey man, how you structure this paperwork? You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey man, or once you got the specific paperwork structured down, or once you start doing deals, it's like, helping the fellow individual. You feel what I'm saying? If they doing deals and they coming up doing deals, it's like collaboration over competition. People want to compete.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
People want to compete, man. But I'm telling you, like, where it's just big tycoons, these guys are collaborating. They doing deals together. Man, I'm telling you, if there's a guy that's in there being an asshole or anything like that, he ain't gonna make it far. the energy you put out, just being a pure individual. You feel me? Like it, it don't make sense for a person to be bitter about somebody, especially on the foundation on what they building. Like, bro, help a brother up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or like it's so knowledge is valuable more than anything. It's dangerous if I give you $1 million, you don't know what to do with it.
That's a fact.
That's
Knowledge,
like winning the lottery.
That's
oh,
why most people go bankrupt ASAP. You
yeah,
don't know with it. You don't even got the abilities or the capability to manage 1,000. How you gonna expect to manage 1,000,000?
bro, that's facts. And what you guys think about that?
Go ahead, Reedy.
We was talking about discipline, correct?
Yeah, it's really, man, that's just discipline where it is, bro. Like people want to make that shit. People want to make that shit so complicated, bro. It's just
It's
principles, man.
it is the principles, and to me, what I ask myself or what I hear my mentors ask me, like Elijah or Chris, for those who know, Eli, Chris, John, right? The question that comes to mind is, what do you do, like when you don't feel like doing the things you're supposed to do? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? And that's where discipline backs you up, because it's not like you said, Terrell. Not all the times you don't feel like doing it. And you said if you don't feel like doing it, you're not going to do it. But what if like it's critical to your business? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you do when you don't feel like doing it? And that's where discipline takes you so far, because it's not about you enjoying it. Jason, you said fall in love with the process, enjoy every little step.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to enjoy it. Just understand that that's where your discipline, that's where your habits, that's where your rituals kick in. Because not all the time it's going to be like, hell yeah, I'm fired up. I'm about to make these calls. Not everybody likes rejection. You know what I'm saying? Not every time, not everybody likes not closing a deal. But understand it's a critical process that you got to do every single day to the point where it becomes clockwork. So even then, when you don't feel like doing it, you already know it's ingrained. Like, all right, cool. Let me just get this shit done with. Let me get it over with. Just so you know, all right, cool. I did it, done for the day. And then as you get into the groove, even you didn't feel like doing it before. It's almost like going to the gym. You ain't feel like going to the gym, but you just show up and do it anyways. Afterwards, you feel 10 times better. Because guess what? You did what you said you was going to do. You kept your word to yourself. Discipline to me is just building, it's just keeping the word to yourself. And when you do that, your self-confidence, your self-belief, everything just skyrockets. And then your energy goes up. Energy plays a big role, like Jason been saying. Everything just 10x's.
10x, man.
Bro,
Grant Cardone
to
said 10x, bro. Straight up.
Boom.
to add on to that, bro, listen. Being disciplined, that shit is boring. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over again each and every day, that shit is boring. Bro, when I wrote my schedule out yesterday, I looked at that bitch, I was like, damn, that bitch look boring as fuck. Then I was like, so what? So fucking what? If I want to get to the level I want to get at, I have to do this. I get to do this. Not have to. I get to do this. I get to have this opportunity to actually progress and actually grow. And so shit. So what is gonna be boring? I'm still gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's where like understanding who you are comes into play. Your foundation, the one that you've been laying this whole time, you can't build a house if you don't have the studs. You can't build a house if your foundation is weak.
There you go.
It's all about a process. If you got a strong foundation for this property, your property gonna turn out 10 times better. I haven't flipped no property, but I've been watching a lot of videos though, as y'all can tell. But I'm just saying, like, my loan
You
went
cut
out.
out. You cut out a little bit, bro. What'd you say?
Yeah, my loan went out. But I'm just saying, like, I have watched a lot of videos, haven't flipped no properties yet. But I am going to get to that phase when I'm flipping flipping properties. But just to understand, like, the concept and the numbers and the mechanism of it, like, you have to have this foundation for yourself to build something stronger, to build something greater. That's why like we're on the same page with everything that we're talking about. Because we done had failure. We done been in situations and times to where We don't know what the fuck, what's gonna happen, what's gonna come from this. Shit's been hard. Shit's been so hard to figure out what's the next move, or how can we go from here to there, there to here. That shit is hard, bro.
It is. It be like that. It really do be like that. That's why you gotta have that shit lined up. All right, if it gets hard, this is what's gonna happen.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, have that shit. That's why, bro. Like, I'm a very big organized one motherfucker. Like, I can't, bro, and that's why I feel like a lot of people, if you're not organized, you really trust, bro. I'm like, my father runs his business, and I told him the same thing. And he old school. You feel what I'm saying? And I told him about it too. Like, hey, Pop, you gotta be organized and all that, man. It's like technology really coming into play where you gotta adapt. You get what I'm saying? So organize yourself in spreadsheets. Like, man, color code if you got to. You get what I'm saying? Or like color coding by your business. Have a separate notebook for your business or your brand. You get what I'm saying? Strategize on what you're gonna do. Big thing is, hey, if you're not failing, you're not taking action.
Mm,
If you're not failing, you're not taking action.
mm,
If you coming into a little, you got to make a hurdle or something like that, you taking action. If you failing, you taking action. Man, roll the dice. If you're not finna die from rolling the dice on that risk, then make the risk. If you make that calculated risk on what you're gonna do, I get it, man. But what's there be afraid of? I get it, the unknown. But worst thing comes to worst, man, start back from the drawing board.
mm.
I started back from the drawing board many a times, but the more times I did it, the more organized I developed. You feel me?
Yes, because you're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over with
Exactly.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Talking that talk. That's what, and then like the unknown, bro. That shit is scary. Can you predict what's gonna happen tomorrow? Like,
No, but I'm gonna give it everything I got.
no.
Hey,
Straight
That's
up.
another prime example. That's like have you ever played a sport before?
yeah,
Oh
baseball.
hell yeah.
Okay, so that's like you going to the game and y'all expecting to win. Okay, that's cool. Y'all can expect to win all day, but that other team might come in and tap that ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the unknown. The unknown is scary, but the fact that you showed up today and the game is today, now we're gonna play. Whoever win. Let the best man win at this particular time, or best team. My bad. Let the best team win at this particular time. And like, bro, like, so what if you fail? Like you said, Jason. So what if you fail? So what? All we gotta do is just show up each and every day. Do the small things. Just stick to the basics.
Exactly. Stick to the base.
Six.
You said well,
That's
from
deeper than what we think, man.
Yeah.
man, from what you said earlier, like man, making those calls. Like, bro, you never know that one phone call that you make on the product or service that you selling. Shit, that's a deal closing. You never know. That probably just set you up to the whole new level. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Boy.
it just takes that one phone call and it go. I'm not even going to lie. Getting into the sales and marketing game, I was, man, my heart was beating faster than the motherfucker. Make it's like you making them negotiations now. It's like, all right, this is real talk now. But you control your breathing. And it's like, all right, let's make this happen. We going to war now. Let's all right. Let's provide our help. Let's provide value to no matter if a homeowner to another investor. You feel me? Just coming from experience. Like everybody's just on the journey, bro. Like money comes, money goes. But I'm telling you, brother, the people that you impact, by your experiences, for sure. Like I ain't even finna lie. And just like what you said, Terrell, like fear the unknown. Fucking, it's a lot of times you gotta just be leaded. Like I honestly, like I'm all faith based. You feel me? Like everything, man. I'm just big faith based. You feel what I'm saying? For my brain, because I know why. Hey, I don't see. I don't have a big crystal ball. Hey, but I'm just leading and I'm guided. I have my blueprint. I have my blueprint. I send it over to God, and I'll be like, "This is what I want. This is what I want." And I'm sitting, I'm locked in to get it, and I'm all in on this shit. You
That's a
feel what I'm saying? And right there, he's like, "Okay, this is what you want. All right, let me throw you the pressure. Let me throw you the experiences, so you could build from that." Because I'm telling you, every business, everybody that started business, no matter if it's transportation, real estate, e-commerce, shit, sales, whatever it is. well, you're gonna have that pressure in the beginning, but that pressure is those phone calls, those objections, you feel me? Them canceled contracts, times that you get cussed out. It's like, man, you building that thick skin, you feel me? So you can't avoid it. It's impossible. You're gonna have to go through it no matter what. There ain't no shortcuts to this shit. Or if to the people, hey, if you want to sell, if people want to sell their soul, go for it. But hey, that's the elevator route. I might as well. I'll take the stairs. You feel me? I'll take the stairs.
Let me ask y'all this: what's the most craziest thing a client or a property owner that told y'all? And said like when y'all reached out to him and shit like that.
Shit. Go ahead, brother.
I'm trying to think, to be honest, because I done heard a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think the most common, I'll just be straight up. The most common objection we get, the most common thing we get, and I have somebody in the room that can back me up, is I don't need life insurance. Come on, bro. Like Jason said, what you mean? You don't got no siblings, you don't got a mom, you don't got a dad, you don't got a grandma, you don't, bro. It's not about you not needing it. It's about who's after you. Who's gonna be all right? If you got debt, if you got a house, if you got a car, who's gonna take care of your car? Who's gonna take care of your debt?
Yep.
I always ask, and this is a powerful question, bro. Not a lot of people like to hear it,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta ask yourself, like, when you pass away, bro, are you an asset to your family, or are you a liability to your family?
Ooh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So most people, that's the
My
biggest
God.
objection. Anything you could work around any objection, but people say I don't need life insurance. Boy, are you Are you crazy?
Yep.
My
Do you
God.
not care about your moms? For me, everything is my family. I'd
My.
be damned if my sister and my two brothers have the same hardships that I had to go through. Hell no. The whole point is to make it easier for them. And my mom sacrificed way too much for me to get here, for me not to leave something for her. That's ludicrous. Fuck that.
We just uneducated.
Bro. Hey, that's a bomb dropper, man. Drop the
Yeah.
bomb right there. I'm
For
telling
real.
you.
And
What,
then so
man,
huh?
what you think, Terrell? What's your perspective?
Man, like shit, if we didn't hit that bitch on the nail, what you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, knock that bitch out the park, because that's what it is. Like, to be honest, we reach out to people that need their problem solved. If you don't have a problem to be solved, cool, do your thing.
Yes.
I can afraid of someone that can help you and shit like that. But if you're willing to listen to me, you can't be so stuck in your head to where everything I'm saying is going out one ear out the other, going in one ear out the other, to where you don't understand what's going on. I mean, granted, I do understand that the conversation that we are having, the language that we're speaking, that shit is hard to understand. But like you reading, like you said earlier, you was like that you explain something to where people can understand it. And I was like, speaking from experience, because we can speak all these big ass words all day, but motherfuckers gonna be like, hey bro, they ain't gonna ask. They ain't gonna ask what is that. They just gonna look at you be like,
And
And then you ask, you got any questions?
Nah, I'm good.
Bro, okay. So that's why we was like that you know how to relate to people by switching the message around to where they can understand it. That's powerful. That is powerful, bro. Because once
yeah,
I learn how to break down the complexity and make it more simpler, people understand what I'm talking about. People can relate to me. Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. And really, you remember when I came and seen you your first speech, your first ever
Yeah.
speech, and I asked you before I gave you some criticism. I was like, bro, do you mind if I give you constructive criticism? She's like, yeah, shit, that's what I need. That's what I need. A lot of people is not ready to be criticized in order for them to get better. A lot of people get
yeah,
criticized like, bro, damn, like, I sucked that bad, like, damn. Like, damn, fuck you too. No, bro, it ain't about that. It's about me helping you. It's about me seeing something that's in you that you don't see. And a lot of people are so stuck in their ways, so they don't realize what everybody's doing. They don't realize what everybody's doing to help them in a better situation. You read it. When I had told you that advice, how did you take that?
I was like, Roger that, bro. That's what I got to work on.
Mm.
And that was like, bro, public speaking was something that I was petrified of. But for someone to be there and instead of being like, bro, you did a good job, like that was amazing. No, bro, like I know I can improve because if it's something I'm scared to do, but I did it anyways, I know I fucked up somewhere. Don't tell me that was great. So for you to be like, all right, bro, you can work on this, this, and this, I'm like, all right, cool. So next time I go up there, I'm gonna first of all be aware of it and figure out how to tweak it too.
Mhm.
I'm grateful for that.
And I'm grateful for y'all, bro. Cause man, Jason, when the first time I went to our meetup, I met Jason ass. And hell, so I'm moving around the room because it's like maybe 30, 40 people. I'm meeting everybody. And Jason and dang, what's the name? Shanae. Shanae, that was like, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You just, you know what I'm saying? I see you maneuvering around the room. I said, yeah, man. Everybody got to get to know me. They not gonna
Yeah,
remember my name, but they gonna remember my face. They gonna remember my face. And so shit. And then at that event, I felt like I was underdressed because I had on slides and the sweatpants and the shirt. And I was like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like everybody that come in our lives is really bringing more value to us than we think.
If we look for it,
yeah, that's facts. Everybody got their time.
Mhm. Mhm.
Everybody, just like what Terrell said, man. Like everybody, you know, and everybody can't rush their own process too.
Mhm.
I mean, you can, but you don't want to go that route. But you know, like it's just a big perspective change. A lot of people got to understand everything all starts with the mind. The foundation starts with the mind. We're gonna talk about what we're doing in our businesses another day, but everything starting out like these past two lives that we're having is all about the mindset and the foundation. But really, the key thing, everybody got to work on everything. You got to take self criticism as like, all right, no, that's things I got to work on, and it's very important. And it's okay. A lot of people, but you gotta just like how brother said, or a lot of times, how I like to say this, your mind is like water. You gotta respond. Your response to everything and to everybody gotta be all in sync. The way they respond to you is the way you're gonna respond back. And then that's how. Then just like how Terrell said, everybody got their own way of you know processing things. It could be video. It could be virtual training, or it could just be just having a conversation. But I really think for somebody to really be protected throughout life, anything like that. For an example, like if you wanting to protect a sibling, or you want to protect like a person that you love, anything like that, you know, for them to be protected when you're not there is the wisdom you give to them, you
Mhm.
know, and that's from businesses, that's from, my mentors that told me. I remember, man, my first mentor actually in business, bro. Shout out to Valencia. You feel what I'm saying? But man, they really just give you. He was really just being straight up like, man, everything gonna be pressure. You young and all that, but you really in a business where it's like, this is what you got to work on. This is the maneuver skills you got. Like, don't think you just doing this. Think you all no, bro. This is everyday learning experiences. But master pressure and master patience. That's the big key thing. You
mm,
know. And it's just enjoying this shit. Look around you guys, bro. Everything's breathing, everything's in sync. Enjoy the process. Like, stop. Me personally, I don't even be on this social media like scrolling and all that shit. If I do, I just post and I just get off, and then you feel me? Like, it just utilize this as a tool. What we doing, spreading value. And I just think if people just focus on what they doing, utilizing discipline, persistence, respect to what they do and they believe. You know, you really got to believe in what you do and believe in yourself. Everything comes within. You feel what I'm saying? If you have an enemy within yourself, you can't. An enemy in the outside is always gonna do harm to you if you have an enemy within yourself, and you can't deal with that. You feel me? So
mm.
it's like, if you master your true self, nothing in the outside could affect you.
Oh my God, boy, talk that
Talking that,
talk, boy.
It's
talking
true,
that
dog.
shit.
Like,
You
if people make
God
like,
damn.
why you think a lot of people get into such bullshit situations, going to jail or something like that? Man, if somebody call you a name and they 30 feet away, you gonna react? No, they not. Like, I ain't gonna. But shit, you don't know what this person capable of. You feel what I'm saying? They don't react to bullshit comments from 30 feet away or from even 10 feet away. But if you come into threat distance where you threaten his life or his family's life, hey man, he gonna die behind what he stand for. You feel me? He gonna go to, you know, so everything is all having a strong mind. Having a strong business as well too is very big and important. And understanding, having a strong mind that you're gonna be criticized. You're gonna be criticized by your family. You're gonna be criticized by your friends. You're gonna be criticized by the people. Hey, but it's all good because you barely starting. Shit,
Yeah.
it's all good. You know, no matter what age. You get me? Everybody that's listening to this, man, like, just keep going. Just like if you really building a business, no matter what it is, financial services, trucking, real estate, man, just keep going. No matter if e-commerce, like, man, just keep going. Fuck what everybody talking about. Fuck what everybody, you know, that give you that like that hating thing or that bring you down. You could sense when it's constructive criticism, and you could sense when it's just bringing you down. You feel what I'm saying? When it's that constructive criticism, you're like, hey, I appreciate it. But they got it, like, for an example, if I'm telling somebody, if they telling me something that I gotta work on, or if I'm telling somebody and it's just like, hey man, but you got this on. I'm proud of you though. Keep doing that work. Proud of you. Keep doing that work, man. Keep going, keep growing. Everybody gotta grow, bro. Never hold anybody down. If you hold somebody down, bro, hey, not gonna lie, I'm a big person. I'm a big believer in karma. Don't never do that. Because if
Yeah.
you don't expect you bringing somebody down and you're gonna be expecting success. It don't work like that. It don't.
100%. And just to be
Like,
clear, go ahead. My bad, Jason.
I was just gonna add on to what he just like the last thing he just said. Life, business, everything is spiritual. Everything will come bite you in the butt if you don't got your shit correct. That shit, karma is very real. So come correct, show love, protect your energy, master yourself. Bro just dropped stupid crazy bombs.
Yeah.
But one thing is, and I know you guys represent yourself because, you know, especially coming from a military background, like, but it's also respecting yourself and respecting everybody else around you. Know your self value, know your self worth, and man, like when you respect yourself, and like all rules are full in effect. People know if you know, you know. All rules are full in effect, and you respect everybody, no matter what. I don't care if you a trillionaire or big, like, hey man, nobody entitled to everything. If you feel entitled to somebody owe you something, you got that shit fucked up, player, because nobody gonna give you shit. Everybody got to get on their own. If you want to collaborate, let's collaborate. Let's put the value on the table. Like, for an example, man, bringing deals to one another, making sure, like, hey, man, let's make it happen. That's how it happens. That's how we build that relationship, man. And we could do things where we could just invest in each other, invest in each other's time. And it's like, hey, man, like, what can we do? Like, you could create a business partnership, just a collaboration. You feel me? Visionary integrator, boom, make something happen. So,
And just to
yeah.
be clear, we all got some type of demons in us, bro. Like we ain't talking like we holier than thou. No. We talking from experience because we actually the grew from our old selves. So yes, we're still the same people. Well, actually, to be honest, we're the same person, but we just grown to a better version of ourselves. So we're not better than anybody. Just to be
Mm-mm.
clear, just to make that number one the topic. We're not better than nobody. We're just growing to become better than our
That's a
situation.
Yep. That's a fact, man. That's hey,
Man,
that's it.
big, man. That's big. And leave like, man, and everybody stop dwelling in the past. You know, stop
I made a
dwelling in the
video on that.
focus forward. Build forward. The past is done. Give me just build forward. People will know what I mean. You know.
That's it, man. With everything, like just the last things from me before I hop off, man, is like you said, Jason, like Terrell said, any endeavor, any industry, any life situation, any problem, just trust the process. It's already mapped out. It's already planned. It's already there, bro. You just trust yourself and understand that it's a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan. You can't rush it. Might as well enjoy it. Might as well go through it. Cause guess what? You going through it for a reason.
Exactly.
I recently started saying this to my friends. It's like, bro, if anybody got to go through it, might as well be me. So now I can have the answers of how to help you get through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my biggest life mottos. Just trust the process. It don't matter what industry you're in, what endeavor. You know what I'm saying? Set your own pace and run your own race. It's you. It's you versus you, to be honest.
Real talk. And the last thing I want to say, if everybody that tunes in, we really appreciate y'all for tuning in for sure. Make sure y'all follow everybody that's on this page. Me, Jason, the Redian. Make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all tap into everybody. So that way we just actually see how they're growing, what they're doing, they're doing, what they talk about, what we're doing, we talk about. We just not talking just to talk. Nah. We actually living this shit, to be honest, bro. And like,
Everyday thing.
shit
Every
is
day.
hard. And shit is hard, but when you surround yourself with the right people, it becomes a little bit more easier.
That's big facts.
Hey, much love to you all, man. I appreciate you for putting this on, man.
Hey, I appreciate your time, man.
We're gonna do it next week again. She was good, man.
Locked in on another topic, man. We already know. Just bringing value.
Time.
It's
Topic for
time.
next week.
Hey, and based off that, we're gonna see how we grew. What goals did we hit? We're gonna measure each other's success and be like, all right, cool. We'll see you next week. Make sure we actually live it with intention.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, but like I said, man, before we even hop off, hey, hey, many great abundance, great blessings, great wealth, great health, great inner peace and happiness be blessed upon your lives, man. Like real talk. I want y'all to stay safe out there.
Y'all
Yes,
stay
sir.
safe too, man. Hey, I love y'all, man.
Hey, be safe, man.
I love y'all, man.
Hey,
Love you too, bro. Love
Yeah.
y'all.
take
Yeah.
care, man. You already know.
All right.
Yes, sir. We gone.